And it feels as if bit by bit, each experience is part of the jigsaw puzzle, which is forming its picture. And you are forming that picture. You are starting to see the repeated patterns. You're starting to see the past toxic relationships. You're starting to see how much you contributed into the relationship and what you got back, which was absolutely nil, except for abuse and gaslighting and manipulation. And it feels to me that you are starting to put things together now. You're starting to see the bigger picture to your life. And it really feels as if you don't want to go back there. You know that the relationship was still part of your healing. And that belongs to the inner child. That's what I'm picking up. Underneath the deck, divine flow. Let go of attachments to the outcome and just let the universe bring in your gifts. It's trusting, it's going with the flow of the divine, going with the flow of whatever you feel is right for you. Don't control it. Don't control the outcome to it. Just go with whatever you feel like you want to do. Every morning when you wake up, just go with the flow of whatever comes to you. Okay. Wish is granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it is what you need. There you go. Moving. Letting go. Starting again. You've recognised that you're in this toxic cycle. And it needs to end. You've recognised it because you've seen the hidden patterns to it. You can see the bigger picture now of your life story so far, or your life story to date, and you need to make changes, and those changes can only come from you. And it's stepping into your inner core being of listening to your inner child. What does your inner child need you to hear, need you to know? Your rising flame. Let your passions guide you to fulfilling the purpose that's meant for you. Something that you've dreamt of, something that you've always wanted, without even, you may have even forgotten what it was. Meditate on it. Like I said, meditate and ask your inner child to come forward with a message. Because it will be a memory of what you had forgotten, what you wanted. Your answers are unfolding. They're already unfolding. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience, because it feels like it's an ending of a cycle. It's a breaking of contracts, soul contracts. It's that's what the divorce is. It's a breaking of contracts. It's an ending of the old you. And you are starting the new you, but at the moment you're not quite sure what the new you is. You're still, you know that you're going the right way. You know you're just feels relieved. It's like a relief of recognizing that you played a part in your past, because you undervalued yourself. You undervalued your own power. You undervalued your worth. Giver, you're a giver. You're a giver. It may be a rough road ahead, because at the moment you could possibly be homeless because you're walking the street there with just your bag. Okay? But prepare. Just get yourself prepared and just carry on, continuing on this journey ahead of you, because there's something really magical coming on, feeling. Something really profound. It's going to really, I was just about to say knock your socks off, and I don't know why I thought that. Something really profound is going to be coming in. Fast progress. Move forward with swift precision. Do what must be done now. Go for it. Honest echoes. Be honest with yourself. Listen to the whispers of your heart. For you know the old truth. You know the truth. You know what happened. You know what it was about. You know that you undervalued yourself. You know that you wasn't respected. You were breadcrumbs. You was breadcrumbs in this relationship, in all of your past relationships. You know that you deserve better. And you're going to get it. Soul whispers. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. You're really using telepath. No, clairaudience. Clairaudience is really getting strong now within you. Could be doing a lot of meditation. Trusting in your intuition, trusting in the divine, trusting in the channel messages that you're getting. Also dreams. You could be getting strong, vivid dreams. You're getting messages. And the messages are when somebody is telling you something, it's like when you're being gaslit. You know it's the game. You know that they're playing a game. And that was the lesson. It was for you to trust your intuition. Because you started to see it. You started to see what was happening. That's your intuition, getting stronger and stronger. But now you started to see it, and you started to see it for what it was. You formed the picture to it. You are the key. You are the key to unlocking truth. It's like you are the walking karma, because you're walking in your truth. You're walking in your truth. You've let go. This reminds me when I first got married, and when I eventually walked, I walked with just my handbag. I've been in that house for 25 years. I just walked with my handbag, with nothing else but my sanity. It was that. This is the energy it feels like. Just done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this any longer. I'm not putting up with it. I deserve better. You're into new worlds. You're stepping into new worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. There's loads of information, loads of opportunities that's going to be coming your way. This is underneath this card, which is rising flames. Let your passions guide you. Whatever your dreams are, the inner child, whatever your dreams are, your passions, you go for it. It's about fulfilling your dreams, not fulfilling anybody else's, or fulfilling anybody else's passions. You didn't actually get it because I was getting it from somewhere else. Resilience, your shield of resilience. Employ your shield of resilience. Guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. You've gone through hell and back. This could be over a 6-year, it feels that relationship, like 6 years I'm picking up. It could have been 6 years ago, or it was a 6-year relationship. I'm not sure, but I'm picking up 6. And you were so resilient. You've overcome it. You've tolerated it. You learnt from it. You stayed patient with it. And you went within because of the experience. And as you went in within you, you started tapping in and strengthening your psychic abilities to trust in your spirit guides. You're going through a metamorphosis. You're going through, I was going to say timeline, actually, because it feels like you're going through a timeline, new world. You're shifting through onto another. It feels like a transition, going into another timeline, because you're moving out of that toxic energy and you're stepping into something that's going to be very passionate for you, very creative, something that you've always dreamt of. So embrace it. Embrace this change that's coming. Okay, one last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. So this is the journey. It might be a little bit rough to begin with, okay? Because I'm picking up this. Might be a bit rough and you don't know where you're going. But you are walking towards your own home. Feeling at home with yourself. But you will get there. The divine is going to be helping you to get there. Okay. Okay. Let's see these gifts and see what these gifts are. That is being brought your way. Where these gifts that's being brought your way by the divine to help you on your new journey. I feel as if you're breaking the chain. You're breaking the program. Or you've broken it. It feels like you're really stepping into something that you've never experienced before. It feels as if you're really standing more true to yourself and true to your feelings. Okay, what is your gifts? Psychic healing. Psychic healing. You're being called to explore psychic and spiritual healing to help improve one's condition, no matter if you're focusing on the mind, body or soul. You may also be going for healing, but you're also doing a lot of healing yourself. Meditations, smudging is really good. I've actually brought, this is really good for clearing your energy, frankincense, which is really good. It's just, this is very, very powerful. It's like resin. And I burn that. I just want to show you because, yeah, when you've dealt with something that's been so toxic, you're carrying that residue with you. This really helps to clear out your energy. Capel is always also very, very powerful. So yeah, check in on that. That would be really helpful for you. Clairvoyance. You're being called to explore what is seen in your mind's eye, whether that is the past, present or future. These mental impressions have much to share. Meditating, so you could be also meditating, really working with your chakras. You're going through a lot of healing through the experience that you've gone through. You've also would have gone through the dark night of the soul. Spirit is around you. Get yourself, if you haven't already done it, get yourself reflective journaling. That would be really good for your journey. Because, and a dream journal, if you haven't already done it. Tapping into the inner world, really connecting in. You're a spiritual engineer. You are called to explore using your problem-solving skills and your knowledge of spirituality, psychology and science to bring much-needed solutions. You've gone into a lot of stuff through the experience. I'm picking up, psychology, mythology, numerology, astrology. There's a lot that you're really tapping into. It's like you're going through a lot of different things, trying to find answers, understanding who you are. But your inner child is, it's asking you to listen. Your inner child has something to say to you. There's something that you need to know. And while you're meditating, just work with your inner child. I remember when I did meet my inner child, when I apologised to my inner child for not keeping us safe when I was in my toxic relationships, and that was very powerful. We all get injured with our inner child, and we carry a lot of pain with us throughout our adult experiences. If we don't heal the inner child, we carry him forward. You're not doing that. You're not doing that at all. You're starting to let it all go. And healing. You're shifting dimensions. You're shifting timelines. You're really tapping into our consciousness. Your crown is opened up, your third eye. Your throat chakra. I'm picking up on throat chakra right now. You could be getting a lot of maybe random coughs around the throat area. That's the energy shifting. Yeah, because it's about speaking your truth. And I feel that that throat chakra is going to be connected to the inner child. It's about listening, because the ears and the throat is all connected. So if you're getting any issues or problems around your throat area, that is the sign that your inner child wants to communicate. Okay? One more. Claircognizance. You are being called to explore and tune into your gut instincts when you just know, but not sure how you do. Share that wisdom. You could be walking down the street and then all of a sudden you can just have a picture in your mind. That's I can't even say it right now, clairvoyance. And then all of a sudden just that picture of a particular person or a particular situation, something extremely random, wasn't even thinking about it. Trust it. Trust it. Trust whatever it is. If you're getting flashbacks from the past where it's all starting to make sense, trust it. That's what happened. Whatever you saw, trust it. That's what you saw. Whatever you picked up, trust it. That's what you picked up. Don't matter what they said in the past, your ex, whatever they said. It's bull. It's bull. Bullshit. Just trust yourself. The divine is showing you. They're telling you. Okay. Acupuncturist. You're being called to explore stimulating acupuncture points to encourage healing, to restore balance and energy flow. I've just qualified as NADI acupuncture points in the ear. This could be the body, it's something, or you may be going for it, acupuncture. Or you might want to study it, because it's all to do with the energy, the meridian lines. And your meditation will also help you to tap into the energies or your chakras, maybe doing work with your chakras. Okay? All right. Let's have a look now. Let's have a look here. What else is needed? You're on the right path. You're going the right way. You might feel a little bit challenging at times, but still keep on moving forward. Unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause disease and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. That's so beautiful. And this is where the inner child also comes in. Practice. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. It's forgiving even your childhood experiences, because I feel that you've always been in that toxic kind of energy ever since you was a child. Because I just feel that you've always been very empathic, very sensitive, even as a child, very sensitive. People might have said to you, oh, you're just overly sensitive. And so that kind of shut you down. And it's like, it feels more passive. Where now, you're trusting yourself. You're trusting what you're getting from the divine. And you know that you're worthy. You know that you're worth to be loved, to be worshipped, to be respected, to be honoured, to be listened to be seen, to be loved, to be cherished, to be protected. And if nobody can provide any of those, you provide it for yourself. Because you're unconditionally loving yourself. Okay. I am light. This came out in the other day, the reading. I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God. I am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. That's beautiful. And to trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is a place there for the growth. Trust it. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. So you've got so much going on. You've made the right decision to let go. You've made the right decision. I know it's about moving forward. Okay, you may not see exactly where you're going just yet, but just trust in the divine. They know where you're going. They know who you are. They know your journey. They know what you've experienced. They know what you've learned. And they know what you're meant to be doing. That's what you're being called for. It feels like the experience was that. It's like a kick up the backside to get yourself moving. You are deserving. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that there, and I hope that's brought some form of clarity or confirmation. So thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for being here. God bless.